Dear students, today we will study efficiency of centrifugal pump. In case of centrifugal pump, the power is transmitted from the shaft of electric motor to the shaft of pump and then to the impeller. From the impeller, the power is given to the water. Thus, power is decreasing from shaft or pump to the impeller and then water. The following are important efficiencies of a centrifugal pump. First, manometric efficiency. It is generally denoted by eta manometric. Second, mechanical efficiency, and third, overall efficiency. In manometric efficiency, the ratio of manometric head to the head imparted by impeller to water. Head imparted by impeller to water. To water is called manometric efficiency. This is equal to HM divided by VW2 U2 by G U2 by G, so that is equal to G HM by VW2 U2 eta manometric. The power at the impeller pump is more than the power given to water at outlet of the pump. The ratio of power given to water at outlet of pump to the power available at the impeller is known as manometric efficiency. So the power given to water at outlet of pump is equal to, now power given to water at outlet of pump is equal to WHM by 1000 kilowatt. WHM by 1000, and this is in kilowatt. The power at the impeller is, and the power at the impeller is equal to work done by impeller per second by 1000. Work done by impeller per second by 1000 kilowatt. So this is equal to W by G VW2 U2 by 1000 kilowatt. So eta manometric Eta manometry, putting the values there. W HM by 1000, and this is divided by W by G, VW2 U2 by 1000. This 1000 cancel, W cancel. Now it is GHM by VW2 U2. Okay. Next is mechanical efficiency, eta mechanical. Next is mechanical efficiency. The power at the shaft of the centrifugal pump is more than the power available at the impeller of the pump. The ratio of power available at the impeller to the power at the shaft of centrifugal pump is known as mechanical efficiency. This is written as eta mechanical equal to power at the impeller, power at the impeller, that divided by power at the shaft, power at the shaft. The power at the impeller in kilowatt, power at the impeller in kilowatt, power at the impeller is given by work done by impeller per second, work done by impeller per second, that divided by 1000 is in kilowatt. That is equal to W by G into VW2 U2 by 1000. So eta mechanical is equal to W by G VW2 U2 by 1000 and divided by shaft power. Next, overall efficiency. Next is overall efficiency. This is defined as the ratio of power output of the pump to the power input to the pump. The power output in the pump is equal to power output in the pump of the pump is equal to weight of water lifted, into HM is divided by 1000. That is equal to WHM by 1000. WHM by 1000. Power input to the pump, is equal to power supplied by electric motor, supplied by electric motor. That is the shaft power. That is the shaft power of the pump. So eta overall equal to WHM by 1000 is divided by shaft power, or this eta overall is equal to eta manometric into eta mechanical. Now we can solve some numericals on this. The internal and external diameter of impeller of a centrifugal pump are 200 and 400 mm respectively. The pump is running at 1200 rpm. The vane angles of impeller at inlet and outlet are 20 degree and 30 degree respectively. The water enters the impeller radially and the velocity of flow is constant. Determine the work done by impeller per unit weight of water. Here the data given are internal diameter of impeller D1 equal to 200 mm equal to 0.2 meter. External diameter of impeller D2 equal to 400 mm equal to 0.4 meter. Speed N equal to 1200 RPM. Vane angle at inlet, that is theta, equal to 20 degree. Vane angle at outlet, phi, equal to 30 degree. Water enters radially means alpha equal to 90 degree and VW1 equal to 0. Velocity of flow VF1 equal to VF2. Tangential velocity of impeller at inlet and outlet are U1 equal to pi D1 n by 60. Putting the values here, pi into D1 is 0.2 into 1200 by 60. The value of U1 comes 12.56 meter per second and U2 equal to pi D2n by 60 equal to pi 0.4 into 1200 by 60. So the value of U2 comes 25.13 meter per second. Now from the velocity triangle at inlet, that is tan theta is equal to VF1 by U1 is tan theta. So this is tan 20 equal to VF1 by U1 is 12.56. So the value of VF1 comes 4.57 meter per second. And from the outlet velocity triangle, tan phi equal to, here this is tan phi equal to VF2 by U2 minus VW2. This is VF2 by, this one is U2 minus VW2. Now putting the values, this is 10, 30 equal to VF2 equal to VF1. This is 4.5. Value of U2 is 25.13 minus VW2. So here the value of VW2 comes 17.215 meter per second. The work done by impeller per kg of water per second is given as work done is equal to 1 by G V W2 U2. Putting the values here, that is VW2 U2 value is 17.215 and U2 is 25.13 by 9.81. So this value of work done comes 44.1 Newton meter per Newton. This is the work done by impeller per kg of water per second is 44.1 is the work done. So you have to solve similar type of questions that have been asked in the examination. Thank you.